Welcome to Type C Tech Reviews. Today we're going to be unboxing the LG 27GN800 Ultragear. And like usual, if at any point in the video you want to check out this exact same monitor, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. I do got you guys. Let's get this thing unboxed. All right, getting this thing open, you're opening it from the front again, just like the Samsung monitor. All right, now this monitor is super exciting because the price point and it being an LG monitor that's a gaming monitor, it's got a lot of big stats for not really that much money. This could be one of the best monitors of the year. We'll have to see. All right, so jumping right into it, we've got a stand, which looks like actually a pretty high quality stand. It looks like the same base that you get in most of the Ultragear, more higher end Ultragear lineup. That may be how they're moving, is just more premium stands. Although I believe that this one is not the height adjustable version. I think there might be a height adjustable version. Look at that stand. Yeah, and then this is the top that connects to the actual monitor. That's all it is. So it just screws in like that. So this actually just goes right there. We're just gonna screw it in right now. I will say, they use one of these kind of cheaper screws on the bottom, not a big deal, but you do need a screwdriver to put it in. So you are gonna need a flat head to just screw that in, or a coin, anything works. As well in the box, they give you a DisplayPort cable, and then they give you the power brick with the power connection, which is nice. And then here we have, I think this is probably gonna be cable management. And this is a cover for the top of it, so it looks nicer, which is nice. You then have two screws for mounting the monitor, because it's not a snap-in one, and then some manuals, which is nice. All right, and then the monitor right there. Now this is a flat IPS monitor. They have a cutout for you. Get the cutout right here. You can see the cutout so that you can put on the stand. And it looks like it's gonna be very easy. All right, so to install that thing, just put it right there. Got your two screws with your screwdriver, and then just screw it in. And then this cover should fit over this, just like that. And that just snaps in there like that. All right, now the moment of truth, what this thing is actually going to look like. And there is the 27GN800. Man, LG makes some great looking monitors. All right, now right off the bat, we do have a 100 by 100 millimeter vase mount on the back, which is a really good thing to see. And then the ports, you got a display port, headphone jack, power in, two HDMIs, and that's it. But that's a pretty good setup there. Obviously no height adjustability, but you do have tilt. It's very good feeling tilt. Much better than the Samsung Odyssey G5. Now on the front, this is a flat panel, but I will say LG probably makes some of the best looking monitors in the game for gaming monitors. It's hard not to be an LG fanboy. But let's get this thing plugged in and see how it games. Just first initial impressions. All right, we got it hooked up. We're running this on an RTX 2060, and let's launch up some Warzone. But before we do that, let's actually mess with the settings a little bit. So it uses the LG joystick, which is absolutely the best menu system in the game right now. FreeSync is on. The response time is on fast, which I think is the best for this monitor, not sure yet. Brightness is only at 50%, and this is already pretty bright. There's a lot of lights in here, so I'm pretty excited. Let's turn this thing on 100% brightness, which is really good. You're getting a bright IPS screen. Guys, IPS is the way to go. I know a lot of people like VA panels because of the contrast ratio, but IPS is where it's at. That's just my favorite, personal favorite. So far, impressed with the build quality. It's pretty much standard Ultragear, you know, of LG's quality. I mean, they just have really good quality with the Ultragear gaming lineup. I mean, the stand looks really nice. It's got that red, but you know, you guys can easily attach this to a monitor arm. I'll have one link below that I recommend. But we're gonna do a gaming test, and then we're gonna do the ghosting test. All right, let's drop in some Warzone. All right, guys, there are so many lights. There's a light right here. There's 5 lights over there. There's a big light right there. Even with all of this light, it's still really, really manageable to game on this thing. The brightness is plenty good enough if you have a bright room that you're in and you don't want to close the windows. Obviously, direct sunlight, you're gonna have to do that. The colors are really, really good so far. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the brightness is. I would guess this is gonna be, you know, at least 350 nits, probably maybe 400 nits. That will be in the full review. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe in the full review. The response time seems to be really, really good. Obviously, you can, you know, hear it say 1 millisecond response time and such things, but you're never really gonna know exactly what it is until you use this thing. I mean, I'm not noticing any ghosting, which we are gonna do the ghosting test right after this. This is gonna be a contestant for one of my favorite monitors in 2021. This thing is so ridiculously inexpensive for what it gives you. LG is probably one of the best in terms of IPS panels in the gaming monitor community. I really can't believe how inexpensive this thing is. And they're cutting costs one way by not giving you that height adjustable stand. And that I think is a really good thing that they're doing. It's making it a lot easier to get in and get a really nice IPS monitor that has good response time. You can see that the ghosting is it's not there like a VA panel, as well as having something that could edit videos on panel. But let's test the ghosting now. All right, now here is the ghosting test. You guys could have guessed it. It's an LG IPS monitor. Look at it. There is practically zero ghosting, if any. I literally cannot see any. Let's go into the settings and change the response times as we do this. How the response time. So if we go normal, you can see right there. There's a little bit of ghosting. You can see it right there. There's a little bit of ghosting. We go up to normal, gets a little bit smaller. Go up to fast, it gets even smaller. Now, if you do faster, it causes pixel overshooting, and you can see the inverse ghosting right there. Never put your monitor in this. It's pretty bad, pixel overshooting causing inverse ghosting, so never put it in faster. Just do fast, and it looks beautiful. Look at how perfect that is. That's one of the reasons why, if you run a game really nicely, go for an LG IPS screen. Now, it says NVIDIA G-Sync here. I'm pretty sure that just means compatible with G-Sync, because if you go on here, FreeSync Premium, I'm not sure if this has like both. I don't even know. So we'll have to see that. But if you guys are really interested in this monitor, definitely subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna do a full review of it. And again, if you do wanna go check out this monitor for yourselves, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But yeah, definitely subscribe below to Type C Tech Reviews. I'm gonna come out with a full review of this monitor very soon. It might be one of the best monitors in this price point, taking into account quality and budget friendliness of 2021. We'll see if some other better monitors come out in a budget price range for you guys. But this was Type C Tech Reviews, and I'll see you guys later.